14th, and of course the reigning defending champion Technica in the other Red Bull is down in 15th place. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we're all set to get going now here for the Bahrain Grand Prix. We wait now for the 5 lights to come on. Hopefully they won't be taking too long. But yeah, here we go. Oh, we've got a glitch already. But here we go. We've got the 5 lights on. And away we go. It's a good start from Sant'Agisto, I think so. Although Silver Star is quickly overwhelming him, and Silver Star is now leading the race. We've got the Ferrari of Turmes there on the left. He goes round the outside of Sant'Agisto into turn 1, and it's Silver Star leading as Freddie Thompson's now at the back of the grid. He got shunted off. Jack's also being shunted off as well, or I think disconnected. And Sant'Agisto's teammate Fodbon is coming alongside them. Turmes lost out in the tight turns 2 and 3, so he's fallen back down to 5th place. And now, so the order is Silver Star from Sant'Agisto, from Nathan Lane. And behind him, Fodball is Turmes, and then Daniel, who's made a good start from 8th, he's up to 6th place, and his teammate behind him has gone off the track. And we've got Drever battling with Black November Jr., who's won it again, and he's lost a few places. He's dropped down to 10th place. Technica meanwhile passed him through there. He's up to 9th place behind Evo and Griever, the two. Sorry, not the 2 Asses, the Haas and the Mercedes. And behind Black November Jr., we've got the Renault of Mocking Weeks, and then Tube Thingy, who's fallen back 2 places down to 12th place. And Jack, of course, has left the session. 6 Seals will soon be passing his ghost car. Freddie Thompson is right at the back as well. But yet, your leader, and also pulling away already over a second ahead of the pack, is Silver Star. Meanwhile, right behind him, Nathan Lane has got ahead of Fodbold, and Sant'Agisto has fallen all the way down to 6th place behind Daniel. So a disastrous first lap for the man starting on pole position, while Silver Star is pulling away, not like a Silver Star, but more like a shooting star.
Yes, so that's Silver Star and as well as Griever and Technica, the big winners, as we see. Football fan on Nathan. That's a fuck.
He's done it. He's got him.
Thanks, cold message.
Has he? Yeah, he's got it. 2 Renaults in the background, the battling as well. Tube Thingy and Mocking Weeks. Tube Thingy has got ahead of Mocking Weeks, so they swap places, 11th and 12th now. Turmes has got, yeah, he's still ahead of Daniel, but Daniel, the rookie, is not going to want to give up. He looked to have a taste of the action.
Oh, Daniel on Turmes. That might happen.
Oh, this is very close. DRS is not open yet. We've got to wait till next lap for that, so he's going to have to make the move himself. But Daniel now pulls over to the right, and is he going to make the move on Turmes? It's Toro Rosso versus the Ferrari. Has he quite got it? No, he hasn't. Turmes on the inside line to turn 2, but now as Daniel gets a fantastic drive down at the first few corners, Daniel now is alongside the Ferrari, looking to take 4th. Sant'Agisto behind, looks like he's going to take the move on them both. No, he doesn't. But Daniel, as he run quite wide, he has a bit, and Sant'Agisto takes quite a tight line, and is he going to get in between the 2? Yes, he is. So there's 1 Ferrari behind 2 Ferrari customers, a Sauber and a Toro Rosso. Oh, this is absolutely amazing stuff, as Freddie Thompson knows he's not in the lead, and he's just gone flying in the air through the pit lane. Look at that. This is Joe driving and running over his mechanics. Unbelievable. But yes, Silver Star is still leading the race from Fodbold, and there's still carnage at the back, and Technica is now up to 8th place. He's ahead of Evo. He's just managed to get in front, and now he's battling Griever, who was sliding about coming out of the tight turn 10. Technica gets past him with the DRS, and that's the defending champion up to 7th place, and he's going to catch one of his rivals now from last season, Turmes, who was behind Sant'Agisto and Daniel. And believe it or not, ladies and gentlemen, 3 of the top 4 right now are all rookies. We've got a move. Sorry to interrupt you there. Well, is the move complete? Not quite. It's Sant'Agisto against Daniel. I think Sant'Agisto has got the move done. Yes, he has. But Turmes is trying to make the move through as well, trying to do what Sant'Agisto did before. But no, Daniel got a good line, and Sant'Agisto spun it. He's out again, and he drops even further back now. He's down to 9th place. Chupathy goes past. He's now in 10th place, or is he? It's going to be very close between those 2. But yeah, that's Sant'Agisto now in 10th place between the 2 Renaults. And meanwhile, Technica is right on the back of Turmes and Daniel, going up the hill now around the long turn 9 before the very, very tight turn 10.
Yes, and we have Turmes and Technica and Evo and Griever all in the DRS range of each other, as Turmes, the closest one, opens the DRS. Daniel goes defensive, Turmes goes to the right, and he's not far enough alongside. Oh, yes, he actually is to get... No, he's not. Almost had it.
on my screen, Friendly is down in. It says he's in 50. Pit stops, and they were close coming into the pits. But here we go then, going down on the run down to turn 4. Thomas wanting to get a bit involved. He does not. He thinks better of it and backs out. And Football there with the cutback. The cutback is on, although it's well defended by Nene and Nathan Lane. Nene in other names. Nene stays in front of Football. But here we go now, going into turn 8. Football, is he going to make the dive? But oh, he just about does. Oh, it's the same, but no, he's not managed to do it up the hill. The Red Bull with the better pulling power has managed to stay in front of the Sauber. So yeah, but here we go then with DRS. It's Thomas. Yeah, Thomas has got DRS, and so has Evo behind them. I don't know about Santo Giusto back in 10th place, but it's been a disaster for Santo. Oh, as it's weaving all over the track there from Nene, and Football has to stick behind, and so does Thomas as well. Football in the Red Bull does not want to keep losing this, but then at the same time, he's losing time to his teammate who's out in the lead. And 23 seconds ahead of this battle. Technica now is 1.8 seconds ahead of Daniel, but I think the main battle going on here has got to be this one, because the pit stops have been made and they're going to start losing time to the front runners. The front runners, of course, will not be aware of this. However, they will never soon find out after pitting that they may be ahead of this lot, or at least be very close to them and much closer than they were at the start. But going down the pit straight now, DRS is open for Football, for Thomas and for Evo. They're going to make a move here as, oh my god, the Red Bull is weaving all over the track, and it's Football who goes to the inside and Thomas to the outside. Oh, there's contact there into turn 1, but Football, he has to wait behind again, and he's going alongside the Red Bull this time, going up the hill now on the run to turn 4. It's going absolutely crazy stuff, but no shoving across the track like Nico Rosberg was did to Fernando Alonso. But it appears Football has now finally got the move on the Red Bull, or has he? Round turn 4 still. The Red Bull has just brilliant traction going around the outside, and now we're heading into the tight and twisties, turn 5, 6 and 7, and well, it's still alongside each other. It's normally a single file through there, but yeah, Football, it appears he's finally got the move done on the Red Bull, and Thomas is now holding up Evo and Santo Giusto behind, who are going to be thinking, I'll have some of that action too, as we get the DRS open once again.
As we now have 4 cars within a second of each other, almost.
Well, 5 cars.
5 cars, really. Actually. Yeah, 5.
Meanwhile, Technica is now 3 seconds ahead.
They'll come out around Football.
All right, here we go. He's coming out the pits now. He's right by his teammate Nene. He's alongside Nene. He's ahead of him. Nene's gone straight off the track there at turn 1. He's lost a lot of ground. He's behind Santo Giusto. So Technica is in 3rd place now, and only 9 seconds behind Silver Star. But then Technica on the mediums will appear to be slower than Thomas and Santo Giusto behind. But if Santo Giusto keep battling, Santo Giusto and Thomas keep battling, they're going to lose to his front wing. Evo stays in front. There was a bit of lag, but that wasn't until after the hit, so you can't really blame the lag for hitting that. Although Santo Giusto is on his roof.
What?
Santo Giusto is on his roof.
How's that
what happened there? Oh, and now he's reset himself to the track with not got a safety car. Did you catch what happened there?
I didn't catch that, but what probably happened is a car in front of him lagged back into him and flipped him upside down, and he unfortunately didn't land back on his wheels. And he looks to have paused the game. He'll probably leave the session, I imagine. Unfortunately.
Yeah. So another bottle job yet again from Santo when he has left the session.
Unfortunately, so nothing he can do about this one.
Technica still in 3rd place, and he's just
6 seals.
Maintaining the gap. 6 seals, going on with 6 seals. Oh yes, 6 seals. The Thingy, that's right. 6 seals. Oh, he managed to stay in front of Thingy there, but Thingy has managed to get in front of the Mercedes. It's Renault's Mercedes, not something that was seen for quite a long time. But Thingy is now up to 8th place in front of the Mercedes. Oh no, he's going around the outside of Evo, or is he? It's very close. Yeah, Evo, he's just managed to stay in front of the Renault. Thomas has fallen quite far back off Evo now, but is Thingy going to make a move here into turn 4? Not quite. You don't want to do that, although Evo has run wide, and the cutback is not on for Thingy. He didn't quite get the exit speed that he wants to have. I haven't really seen their name pop up with any. But DRS open now for Silver Star on the main straight. He's closing. The Force India on the Toro Rosso. It's the Pink Panther going to pass the junior bull, the calf, in other words. They both lock up going into turn 1. But is Silver Star going to make the move? No, he hasn't. There's nearly contact there, and it wasn't quite. But Daniel's managed to stay in front, and that's allowed Technica just to give him some breathing space. At the moment, as it would finish now, Technica would be in between these two. Oh, it's the margin's getting very, very well jumbled up, you could say. We are on the last lap of this race, I should say, and amazingly, Technica started at the back of the grid, and since he took the lead at the first round of stops, he's pretty much controlled the race from there.
SLR spun!
Silverstar spun it! Oh my goodness me! Silverstar has spun it! Although I believe he will be staying in third place because Football is a long way down the road behind him. He was over 17 seconds back, but Silverstar has bottled the possibility of second place and the race win, and it's all going to be a calm breeze now to the finish with Technica and Deal and Silverstar. Well, Silverstar's going to have to concentrate on keeping it on track. Thank you for watching. Thank you for catching that on Road Tires.
As the gap is more than 3 seconds now, so Technica will technically win the race.
Technica technically wins. Brilliant tongue twister. As Technica right now, he rounds the first corner, sorry, not first corner, the final corner. So then, as we head on to the main straight, he's started 15th, he finishes first. Technica wins the race as the fireworks go up here at the Bahrain International Circuit. Daniel only 4/10 of a second behind him once the penalties are applied. Daniel finishes second, runner-up on his debut. What a performance! And Silverstar finishing third on his debut. What debuts we've got here for Daniel and Silverstar.
Anyway, now we wait for the lights to come on the grid here. Here we go then. 2 lights, 3 lights, 4 lights, 5 lights, and now go!
Oh.
The Shanghai International Circuit is a lot of whipping off the line from Silverstar, but he managed to get it going. But however, Football just dropped way back from third on the grid. And
he didn't realise.
Harassing Silverstar round the first corner, but doesn't get past the Silverstar defence absolutely brilliantly. Tuamas has made a fantastic start from 6th up to 3rd. Evo in the Mercedes stays in 4th, and Mocking Weeks has made a good
from McLaren off.
And yeah, there's McLaren off in the background there. Which McLaren is that? That is the McLaren of it's T2. Yeah, so T2 is out. Well, not out of the race, but certainly well out of battle. He was on the yellow tyres too. So it's going to be a very erect strategy to him, unless he can clear it all back. I know that many people collide up in front as we've got more battles going on and on in front. Sant'Egisto just half a second behind Silverstar at the moment. Once Silverstar got in front of Bahrain, absolutely flying away.
We've lost the Haas.
Not this
Haas
time.
has gone off.
Haas has gone off. Let's see which one
that kid is.
Yeah, Kid is out, so at least he's got some company there at the back, because the T2 now as these two. Well, that's actually T2's hit him slightly in the back and damaged his front wing a bit, although Kid his front wing is also damaged.
Car
he's
off
lost
in
his
the
white
back.
end plate on that car. But yeah, there's another car off on the back straight.
3 abreast on the
I'm not
back
quite sure which one it was. Yeah, there is 3 abreast there. We've got the Sauber off-ball trying to make a comeback along with the Red Bull of Technica and the Toro Rosso of Black November Jr. Black November Jr. and Technica in the Red Bull are absolutely, well, just battling away with Football all the way down in 10th after starting 3rd on the grid. Not what the Sauber team wanted at all, considering they started 2nd and 3rd. Yet, after the first lap, it's Silverstar leading from Sant'Egisto, Tuamas, Evo, and Freddie Thompson is in 5th place. With Mocking Weeks and Six Hills battling behind him, and his Mocking Weeks going to get the move to turn 1 on his bangles, and now downhill to turn 2. Right left-hander, but Six Hills has managed to get in front of the Renner and jump him up to 6th place. And that's 3-place game now for the Mercedes, and he's going to hope to get close to his teammate Evo, who's just 2 places down the road in front.
Oh,
dive
bomb
in between them, and there's another dive bomb further back, and that is Blackman Jr. of Footballs and Technica. Sorry, not Technica, but Nene. And yeah, it's Black November Jr. now. He's going to have and there's a bit of contact there, or maybe a bit of lag. Yeah, it must be, I don't know what actually happened, but what I saw, Football lagged, and then he started spinning, and so did Nene. Had to try and slide and avoid it, but there's no visible damage on both cars from what I can see at the moment. Just behind them is Jupiter in the Renner. He's hoping to gain some places as well.
Cheers for the lead.
He's not gained any, and yep, change for the lead. Thank you, Owen. Silverstar has lost the lead to Sant'Egisto, but on back straight now, DRS.
Silverstar's got a great run.
3. But yep, Silverstar has indeed got a great one. Thank you, Owen. And now Sant'Egisto defending to the inside, but is he going to be able to hold this lead? Is he going to be able to keep it from the rookie? It's the rookie versus experience, but what's going to be going here? Silverstar trying to get around the outside, he's got it. What a move so far, but coming to the last corner, it's very tight. You normally single fast, you're here.
Oh, car off in the background.
Yeah, Silverstar took lead, and we have got a car off in the background indeed, but I think the main interest here is at the front, because Sant'Egisto is trying to come up alongside Silverstar again, going into turn 1. He's going around trying to go around the outside, but no, he's had to hold back. Meanwhile, Freddie Thompson in 5th place in the Ferrari gets the first lap on the second lap. He manages to keep it clean, while his teammate Thomas has now caught up to the back of Silver Star, and US is Silver Star and Santa Gisto. And we are now back straight once again as we look now. Santa Gisto's going to have DRS. He's hoping to get in an early slipstream to the force and he will get closer sooner before the DRS is open, but it is open now, and so is behind for on the Ferrari friendly. But Santi does not make a move to the inside of Silver Star. Silver Star is not phased by the Sauber, but Eva however has made contact with Thomas, and he has actually managed to get past the Ferrari despite the wheel banging. So that's the Mercedes up to third, ahead of both Ferraris, while the other Ferrari, Freddie Thompson, just waits anxiously behind, and they've got the Mercedes of 6 seals just behind them, ahead of the defending champion Tekka. So that one certainly going to be a very epic battle. Anyone could win now from 6th place upwards, because as I mentioned earlier, and if you saw the Bahrain Grand Prix, Tekka finished. Technica won the race after starting 15th and plumb last in that race. But still, Silver Star is in the lead, but Santa Gisto really is on the warpath. He was pulling huge gaps on the first lap when he was leading. He was already about 2 seconds in front of everyone else on that lap. He was absolutely flying, but it just wasn't enough to hold off Technica. And with Technica in 7th, just passing 6 seals, he's battling him and to make contact at the hairpin. Both go off the track, and now there's a Sauber getting involved. Fodbold, he's on the comeback, and yes, nothing will stop Fodbold either. He's hoping to get back to where his teammate is, and that's near the front. Technica
is right behind Thomas, and he's getting the DRS on Thomas. He's got it open now, although he's got to be careful going into the braking zone as the track is getting slipperier and slipperier. But here we go, then Fodbold, he's got it clean going into the hairpin, and that's the Sauber past the Ferrari up into 5th place and well on the comeback. Only 2 places to go.
Heard my advice, and yes.
Yeah, it's fine. Probably heard you.
Oh, Sanjusto, is he going to go down the inside? He definitely has a better line, but he's not able to make it work.
Oh, no contact there, which is good.
On the exit, he must have it this time. I'm on board with him. He's not made it. He's had a really good exit. He's on the outside.
Look at Santu.
He's on the outside. Can he make this work? This would be an incredible
I think he has. No, he hasn't.
No, yes,
Can he get the run out this corner?
On the exit, he's got the run.
Yeah, he's going to be on the inside in this corner. He has got the run on the Ferrari, and he's finally got past Thomas. Can he now chase down Brandy Thompson up front? I know he's capable of. We know he's capable of, as viewers too. But now it's just down to Santu to deliver for the Sauber team.
Behind Tupatini, yeah, got there in the end. And he has a go on the outside of the hairpin, has the inside for the next corner, and can the Force India get through? He can indeed. Decent move there for Silver Star. He's clear. He's still got some pace. Oh, damn!
Whoa, Chipatini going for a move? No, it doesn't. He holds back. He holds back.
That was risky. There and Black November. He's gonna look down the inside potentially here. And yes, Dino Pedro did crash. I know, I did notice that. But this battle here is so close. And surely Fodbold's got this now. He needs to get this quickly because 6 seals really did not leave him any space whatsoever there. But he was able to keep his nose in there for Bolden, and he has gotten into P10. And look how close they are. They're just about as close as when they were fighting a couple laps ago. And this is under a 10.5 now. Has to be now for 6 seals. Defense already from Fodbold.
Not
He
quite.
does not want to lose it, but round the outside. Can 6 seals make that work? On the exit, perhaps. He
no, he can't. He's
Why?
sliding
Come
the car
on,
about.
people. Must still be greasy.
On the pit straight though.
Yep, close to the pit straight, but look at Santos Justo though. The gap is so close between them as well. This is as close as they've all been to each other throughout this whole race.
Come on,
And down the inside!
make it
Down the
interesting.
inside! Goes 6 seals, has to have it this time, surely. Binding wheels on the exit. Side by side, Bob Bolden.
Santu's got a good run here, Oh, and Santu's got a good run down the back straight.
okay.
Diaz is open, he's gaining. They're right on the inside of the track where Older Rebel is. But Santu, yeah, well, I say Rebel, I meant Rubber. But they both lock up going into their pin. Friendly's gone wide. Santu Gista comes back on the inside line, and it's a drag race before the last corner. But Friendly's on the inside and has the advantage. But now the DRS is open for Santu Gista. So there we go. And that's the exit there, working well. And it's Santu with all that plenty of grip. He moves to the outside of the track, and he's going to make a move around the outside. Turn more for Franny Thompson, no, but Franny Thompson zoom, he's gone to the outside, he's gone wide, Santo Giso cuts back, can he make it? No, he slides the car, oh, and Franny Thompson stays in front, once again, it's only 2 laps left now for Santo Giso, and he knows he's running out of time.
Technica's closing on
and
this.
Technica right now can see these,
And Six Sails!
Take advantage of any mistake.
Six Sails is going to pass, has to pass this time, contact, and
oh, Santa Gista's got the run here. Santa Gista's got the run out of turn 4, going into the long left-hander at turn 5. He's on the inside of the Ferrari, but no, Friendly Thompson's going quick. He's gone way too wide, but no, he hasn't. He's managed to keep the grip going. Yep, he holds in front, but it's going to only allow Santa Gista to have more DRS again, and yep, Technica is right behind these two as well. He's going to get it, but how long is it going to take Technica to pass these? If he does, that's the example. But now, coming on to the back straight once again. I think this is way more exciting than football than 6 Sails. Sorry, drivers, if you're watching this on demand, but no, this is the box office stuff that we're wanting to see in straight line racing, and this is what we've been expecting since last season. Friendly, Santu, and Technica, great drivers. Friendly's, he's on the inside again, but Santu Gista moved to the outside. He's got the DRS, and they both lock up. This time they go wide, and Technica's cut back, and he's hit Santu Gista at the hairpin. So Technica has moved up to 3rd place, and that is a crucial 3rd place. He needs to score as many points as possible in this race after that amazing win in Bahrain. And it's on now for Santu, and can Technica make a move on the last lap here for 2nd place?
Hopefully into the final corner. He's had a brilliant race.
He certainly has had a brilliant race. Sorry. But anyway, Evo wins the Chinese Grand Prix, round 2 of the straight line racing season. Well done, Evo, from 4th place to victory. Friendly Thompson now crosses line in 2nd, weaving his way there, although from 7th he's up to 4th. Amazing. Santu 4th, pretty devastated with that considering he started on the front row, and Thomas in the other Ferrari just behind in 5th place.
Top 5, so look at as well.
Here we go, 5 red lights.
Oh, jump start.
FC with the jump start, and away we go. There we go, there's a better angle, and we have cars already scurrying into 1st position. Side by side, Spot gets into turn 1, nice and clean. Technica and Tumas, they're going side by side, going up the hill, and then we have cars kind of jostling for position. Kind of, no, everyone's kind of getting a straight line. Here we go, Mocking Week, sorry for the jumping back and forth. Mocking Week's trying to go side by side. I believe he got the pass. Yes, it does. We have a caution in Sector 1. We have a Williams getting wide going over the bump. Cars will not be able to go clean over that bump as the car just won't allow it. And there's a nice shot around the casino hairpin.
Oh,
and we have cars just,
people are crashing.
Yeah, left and right, or more like forward to backwards. And we're going to see about 6-7 cars go into the pits on this first lap. So, you know, as we expected, very chaotic first lap with people just really trying to find braking points.
I just want to see how many people actually got damaged there in that first exchange in that slowest corner in the calendar. 1, 2, 3, 4. I mean, we got 4 or 5 people on the soft tire.
Oh, Technica crashes hard into the wall. It doesn't look like he's got any front wing damage.
It does, it's that front left.
Yeah, I see it.
Damage.
Yep.
Oh, big lock up, he's going to hit the wall again.
Yep, and there it is.
Almost gets involved.
And, yep, almost connected to Amos, and he's going to have to go into the pits now because you need
leader.
Yep, you need every little bit of your front wings on this track, or else it's game trying to capitalize, which he may try to do going to the hairpin, so we shall see.
He has a good enough run. He's definitely got a good run, but I don't know where he's going to go. This is where he crashed in qualifying. Oh, it's hit him. Ah, dear.
And Black November getting a 3-second penalty, which I think.
Well, he got pushed into that. I don't think that was right there.
I think he might bring that up to the stewards about that. So I think that might be Black November that he is here, and it's very interesting.
Oh, yellows.
It's very Mocking Weeks hitting the corner, hitting the wall, sorry to interrupt you, hitting the wall and almost collecting Black November and Nene. So now Mocking Weeks drops down to 11th and Black November and Nene go up a
so
position.
Side by side. They're side by side. Nene kind of get moved on. Another corner cut there from Black November Jr. Holds his place. He fails to lose the place. I reckon we may have to get that back. But yeah, as that was happening, Newcastle man, I was going to hit. Dick Seals has a penalty as well. In 6th place.
6 Seals with a 3-second
he's got
penalty.
a good run again, Nene. Just can't get his way through. Unless it's a good exit, which he has, but I don't see him getting through here, surely.
Oh, they touch!
A few years back,
and they smack into each other! Yeah, Black November losing. Oh, they touch each other again!
Yeah.
He just straight up went across the corner. I don't know if that was out of frustration or what.
Maybe damage as well.
It could be damage, or it could have been personal. Man.
Well, whatever it was, it cost it's cost Black November more, hasn't it? But I think Nene, he was getting impatient there. He went for the move. He had the right to go for that, but there's just no room there.
Well, on board with 6 Seals, he's trying to get around Technica. Yep, they're they touch. Oh, they're going into the pits together, which I don't think they.
Wow.
I don't know. That looks synchronized. I don't know if that was on purpose. 6 Seals tried to go on the inside. Didn't know that Tech was going to go into the pits. Collected each other. Great car control from.
Yeah. Oh, that's Jack. Just went off, and Silverstar's got a 5 seconds left. We've probably the corner cutting. And up ahead, there's Nene getting by Silverstar. They must have contacted and come to grief there in turn 1. The two of them in trouble. And yeah, not going to plan for Silverstar right now. He's got Nene now to get by, and you can see now that front wing damage is definitely not there
He's
anymore.
needed 8 positions, which I believe SLR does the top 10 for points, correct?
Yeah, never go with a real system.
Yeah, so he's actually in the last point spot. So very interesting. Is he gonna try to go around the outside? No, there's no.
That wasn't working.
Yeah, that was. If he would have made that happen, I would have been. Something you don't see every day.
He's got a good exit. He might have a look on the inside.
Is Nene gonna let him through? Yeah, good show on Nene's part.
Cut in the corner though a little bit there, Silverstar.
A little bit.
Let's say it's smooth.
But he gets the move done nonetheless. Moves up to P5.
Chipper Thingy is actually up in 11. He's on Ultra, so he'll be doing a 2-stop, I'd imagine. But he's on the back of Black November Jr. now. Oh, Silver's in the. What? He's down, he's fine again.
Uh-oh.
Nene's back through. Why has that happened? Disaster.
Jesus!
Oh, he's in the wall and the contacted.
Oh, here's Silverstar. He's getting in the mix as well. Oh,
gee,
they're bumping and banging.
Oh, they're gonna be in the wall.
Oh man. So something you never see. A corner cutting penalty.
Silverstar. I think Silverstar broke. No, he didn't quite break it. That's just the way the tire was. But Black November, he's hit the wall a few times there, and it absolutely caused utter chaos there. And once again, I said it once, say it again. Just bumper cars.
What has happened today? But looks like he got a great run off the last corner with the DRS.
Oh, nice defense there from Maine. Might not be able to get there on the outside. He's gonna be in the wall.
Outside touches, but he knocked some parts out the front wing, but he made the pass.
He got through.
But some front wing damage as well.
They both have the front wing damage from that. Looks like Danish missed a little bit on his front wing as well. What was I saying? Silverstar. Oh, he's brake checked. He's brake checked.
Yep. I think he was just trying to let him through.
Well, it's a bit questionable on the racing line. I mean, it's just off a little bump. They have to go right obviously for the racing line there.
Yeah.
It could have been a better place to let that happen, but Nene will not be happy about that. And Silverstar, I said he didn't even have a trip into the pits. Look what's happened. He'll have another trip in the pits for certain. No way. And especially with Chipper Finney on him as well. It could become quite messy if he doesn't pit. Loads of penalties still to come out next to it.
Yeah, Nene on the back.
All the gaps are so big.
Well, except for 7th and 8th right now. Nene, can he make a move on the inside in turn 1?
Yes, he's going for it.
Oh, they touch!
Into the wall. Oh my god.
And it was for knots. It was for knots. Nope. No.
Might
Well,
not be, no.
yeah, he's well out in front.
Oh, side by side. Wow.
Oh, they run each other into the wall.
That was very close. Six just made a big mistake in the turn one. He was very wide. Give him the opportunity there, Nini, and not able to make it work. And look who's up at the back. Shockwave is trying to lap himself now because of all this. He's got right up to the back. Silver Star's car, which is out of the race. That's how far behind he is. And Nene down the inside of Rascast, there was an opportunity for it. And Six Seals was spinning it.
Yep.
Yeah, Six Seals was spinning already. I think Six Seals was already spinning off. He lost his back end. Nene really had nowhere to go there. And yeah, front wing change and a penalty to be served. He's going to fall way out of the points, I'd imagine. Well, not actually, no, he won't because of the massive gaps. He'll only fall down to 9th actually. So
yeah.
Lost people over doing that.
Yeah, but
that kid hit the wall on the right hand side and squirmed over to the left hand side. I thought it was over for him now. And look at the exit.
Side by side. Oh, try to squeeze him out a bit. They touch.
That's wheel to wheel racing for you.
Man.
Good defense from that kid.
That is the actual term, literally and metaphorically.
Down the inside. Oh god, they got a contact. And he's got free buckle. But his elbows out there, didn't they?
Yeah, absolutely. But Fox, I think, has got 6 seconds.
Oh, in the wall!
Time penalties.
Oh no! Sorry, I don't want to see that kid in the wall, but he's just hit the wall. He's lost this in front lane. Don't collapse.
And he's still defending for P5. And I'm sure Frandy is like, "What are you doing, man? Like, let me through. Your tires must be gone." Which, I mean, he's not wrong, but.
Down the inside he goes. Oh god, he's contacted. I wonder that's front wing damage. It is front wing damage. I think that's over for Randy. Randy's bottled that there, hasn't he?
You have to brake late.
Anyway, I think we have to turn our attention to San Justo. He's about to go through Rascast now. I'll let you take this one.
Alright, here we go. San Jutsu going around the last corner, leading for a good chunk of the race, and he swerves back and forth, and he's going to take the checker flag at Monaco. And Sauber gets a first place finish. And next to come up is Tuomas. Owen, I need to keep an eye on the battle between Frandy and Kid.
I'm watching it. Don't trust me, I'm watching it.
And Chupa
contact again.
Finishing as well, as the lap cars are crossing the line there.
I mean, that kid, he's just absolutely nothing left. And Frandy, will he look on the inside again? He will indeed! And he's going down the inside. There's been a contact and he still can't get it done. And
still can't get it done. This is unbelievable.
This is putting Nene right
in
this.
And Nene's right there too. Where did he come from? Oh my god.
He's closed 8 seconds in what, 2 laps?
Yeah.
That's how slow that kid is.
Is he going to go on the inside? Oh, a little bit of touch. What about into the last corner? Can the kid hold on to P5?
No chance.
I think he can.
I think he will.
The kid crosses in P5, Frandy in 6, Nene in 7.
Super
performance. Good God, wow.
Last my driver today for certain. That's fantastic from that kid.
Oh my God.
Jeez,
unbelievable.
That was mental.
Yeah, still can't hear you. Share part. Yep, there it is. Share party audio. Son of a b. It was off. Again, it just defaults off.
Hi everyone!
Alright, hold on one second. Let's.
Oh god, well at least it's fixed.
Yep,
Right.
you're good
Okay,
now. Here comes Valpire. He's going to try to go around Griever into the DRS. Let's see if he can make the move happen, which I'm sure he will, no problem. Well, if the lag will let me watch the overtake, and yes, it will. And he moves up into P6.
Surely a silver star, he pitted earlier, he's on the one through here. We sort of
Ooh, side by side with Griever and Chupa thingy. Looks like Chupa trying to stay around on the outside. Can he get it to stick? Ultra Softs versus Softs, and brilliant move, brilliant car control by Chupa, and he moves up, and Sanjutsu is actually in the pit.
If he stays second place, so we're looking at your new chapter leader, I believe, at the minute now.
Chupa thingy going to the inside of Black November, and he's going to make the pass. Nene is going to go up to P3. Black November getting a little bit of a love tap from behind. It looks like the Black November actually got a little bit loose, but was able to correct it without a problem. Valpie side by side with Evo. Getting a little bit of a tire spin there, and there is.
Look how distracting this Red Bull is.
It really is.
They see this, like.
What is going on? Yeah.
That's what an engine block looks like. Now you'd imagine Evo's would pull away from this, really, wouldn't you? But you don't really know, do you? Obviously, Evo's has just pitted, but he's looking under so much pressure now. I just can't see it happening. He's actually under pressure into turn 9 here. Look at this. Here comes Valpie.
Is he going to try to go on the inside? Oh.
He definitely thought about it. He set up the final corner, maybe, or is he just going to go for the DRS exit? But Evo's is going to have DRS as well. Might not work as well as he imagined.
Yeah, but Valpie actually turned his car up to Rich. Just then I'm on board with him. I see him playing with his wheel there. And amazing battle for 3rd, 4th, and 5th, but I believe that yeah, Nene still has to pit.
She did a very good job. Obviously, he didn't even start.
Oh!
Contact there, you don't want to see that. And look at these three, they're all separated by 6/10 in the DRS straight. Surely this is Valpie, but once again, he doesn't have a straight line speed. He's going down the inside anyway, though. A little bit of contact, that was from very far back. That was Danny Ricciardo-esque. And he's right on the grass, couldn't see him because the engine blew up. And he couldn't quite get the move done. There's Nene crashing with their Evos again. Evos went down the inside way too late on the brakes. Still no front wing damage, luckily. But these three are all having massive looks, and none of them are working, and they're risking accidents right now. And it looks like Nene is staying out. He is staying out. And this is the situation I was talking about earlier. Obviously, you couldn't hear it on the stream, but I was saying, battles like this, you can't really pit. It's really hard for Nene to find someone to pit. So, what does he do as he goes on the other side? He'll have to pit eventually the wheel binding, and watch out for Valpie. Valpie, it's not Valpie. Valpie. Not Italian. Anyway, let's see this. This could be 3 cars going for the same move here. He was on the outside, Nene, and look for Valpie. He'll have the best exit out of the 2 of them there ahead of him. And oh, contact!
Oh, Nene!
Hit the back of
no! Hard hit!
Him on board. Very hard hit indeed. That was a unfortunate move there. You can see clearly who had better exit out of that corner. Didn't make it work for him though. A Shockwave gets past Brandy Thompson as well, and Nene is going to be right in front of all this. 6 Seals now being a little bit blocked. He's blinded, in fact, by that engine blowout. And is he going to have a look up the inside? No, he's just going to stay behind, looking for Shockwave. He'll certainly be looking to feed up this. As finally, there goes 6 Seals past Nene.
Oh, Nene going off into the grass as well.
Yep.
Into the gravel. There was a little bit of contact. Yep, there's
Our race didn't even start, and here comes Valpie again. Very close to the back, and he's not going to go down the inside of Evos. He knows what will happen.
16 laps to go. Evo almost lost it. Yeah, great save by Evo, but surprising to see these two up here. An amazing run for Evo and another amazing run for Valpie. This is the battle for the bottom podium. First and second kind of already finalized, unless Silver Star decides to pit, then that's going to be very interesting.
A kill, and there's damage for Quad Gold.
Yeah, Fod moving up a position, and here comes Valpie. Looks like Evo tried to tease blocking on the inside, but decides not to. Can he make the move? They touch side by side, and Valpie makes the pass, but how long can he hold on to the position as they go up the hill?
Able to have a much better exit. He had the wider entry. I think he will bide his time.
Last week's race at Monaco, as Shockwave looks on the inside of Technica. I'll finish my thought in a second. Side by side as they go into the two left-handers, they touch just a bit.
I'm with Frandy, I'm on. This is probably the, I keep calling it a grandstand view. It really is, because you get to see everybody. Look at this, the way Technica's moving there, the side by side into turret. How is this gonna work? Well, what used to be turret.
Oh, they touch. Shockwave going wide.
You know what? That is an example of pit lane disaster.
Oh
because
my
that
God.
is trying to get into the pits, and it caused pure contact. It's such an awkward pit entry. Anyway, no, it's not. It is turning, but it's not turning. But it's this front wing damage could really stop him from following. But I don't think he's gonna need to. He's gonna have a fantastic run.
On the inside,
Don't be too greedy. Don't be too greedy.
Yeah, you got time. 5 laps to go.
He knows the moment will come, and the moment has come. Here he comes up the hill. It's about to help towards turn 2. He'll get it done into turn 2, and he'll just sort of hold the position into turn 3. That's a 2-stop for you. It has worked, and he's taken the lead back again, and he can now cruise to the victory, I'd imagine, because I don't see Tomas coming back to him. San Justo, look at this.
On Valpie, too.
Yeah. Obviously, Evo will be begging, praying for this not to happen, because he'll be ahead by 1 point in a championship, but it's not going to happen. And, yeah, oh, that looked a bit of a wide entry. I thought he was going to go off into the grass there. He just about avoided it there, San Justo, but he got the move done. And, to be fair, actually, like, he's been able to, you know, recover quite well from a bad start. Hitting 6 seals like this, look at that, more contact, and I reckon that was more sort of on 6 seals side. He should have really left more room there, and I wonder if Technical will have something to say about that.
Oh, here comes Black November! Wow. They're racing off the course.
That was like...
Oh, and Black November drifting around, it looks like, but he holds on to it, so...
San Justo on the back
it
of
looks like Technica has to give up the position. Technica had to give up the position to Black November, so that's going to move him down even further.
That's unfair. That's not fair. Oh, look at the run he's got there.
But here comes Sanjutsu. He's going to try to get around Evo now, and we're on the last lap of the race.
Flew by, hasn't it?
Sanjutsu on the inside. Can he get it? Side by side in the last corner. Sanjutsu got the preferred line. And he's got DRS. Oh my God. What a move.
But they're still side by side. Just don't hold your breath. Oh God.
Oh.
Wow. We're on the outside again. This is massive. For the podium, of course. And that was amazing racing. I couldn't believe he didn't crash out. Like, how does he make that move?
I don't think Sanjutsu is going to get the podium because of his time penalties.
Oh, that November's been off into the, well, off the track again. And this puts Technica on the back of him again. I still can't believe them crash into each other. Jesus.
So here we go. Silver Star's 2-stop strategy worked flawlessly, it seems, as he comes around the last corner. And he's going to win round 4 at the Austrian Grand Prix.
Just hold. Penalties could decide this. My controller's just...
Here we go. What is Sanjutsu? Is going to try to make a last-ditch move on the inside. I don't think he can hold it. No, he can't. Evo's going to hold on to the position, and that's going to put Evo into the bottom step of the podium. In last position. So the drivers are lining up on the grid as we're going to go in green flag racing very, very shortly. Thanks for stopping by on the 094 with O to Y for Race Stripes TV, and I hope you guys enjoyed the race. I know that we will. Good luck to all the drivers out there. Here we go. 5 red lights. And away we go. Dino Pedro drops back hard. Brady going into the inside. We got some cars going into the grass around the first couple of turns. We got some beat and then going all the way around. We got that kid. He slides down a couple of positions. Too much dropping down as well.
Silver Star,
Silver Star, Evo, they're dropping down. So a crazy chaotic start, as it always is. Everyone jostling for position in the first couple of corners as they start weaving around turns 4 and 5, I should say. Evo's dropped down quite a bit. Looks like we have some carbon fire flying in the air, so I wonder if anyone's front wings have been affected by that. It looks like no lag has gotten anyone so far, so that's good to hear. Poor Evo, he dropped like a rock in the first couple of laps.
I really hope this isn't right, but I think it might have been the 2 Force Indians coming together, because you got Newcastle man has got damage, Eagles, the other man with damage, maybe they came together, but certainly them 3, Silver Star, Newcastle man and Eagles, just the worst case scenario for them. Silver Star, oh what a dive!
Six Seals going in!
Keep it.
Does he hold it? I believe he does. Wow, like...
Nene's got by him though. And now they're side by side. And watch out for Technica as well.
Oh, he's dive-bombing from McLaren. That's going to be Technica spun around. I believe that was by Shockwave. It was. He's experiencing some lag right now as well. And Evo coming out of the pits, it looks like, changing a wing. So unfortunate for him. But right now, Fod and Senjutsu are pulling away from the field. So we're really hoping for a 1-2 today. But I wonder what's going to happen. It's, you know, always crazy, chaotic.
That's it as well in the background there. I'm looking at him. Nothing's going to happen in the lead. But look at Jack, please shut up. He's going to have a go around the outside. Can he make it stick in front of Thompson? You bet he can. Line. He's on the inside.
What about that kid? He's going to try to sneak up on the inside right behind him, but couldn't follow through. He was just a little too far behind. Faster. Here comes Brandy. He's in the trap. Jack blocking the inside line.
That was a bit mean.
He goes off the escape route and he's going to lose a position, and looks like two to his teammate.
There goes his teammate. No, he wasn't left any room there. I think Jack should have given him a bit more room there. He shouldn't put him under the grass like that. Wonder if that will get looked at later on as well.
Oh no, that kid has hit the wall. He had a really poor exit and he lost the back end. He's going to have to pit for that one. And everybody's going past him, and I just look at their valve pilot like he was about to stick it up the inside. Be patient, he's going to pit. I saw that at the exit, and that's where Shockwave stuck it in the wall in qualifying. It's not an easy corner to do, especially on heavy fuel roads. It will send your car spinning off if you go in too quickly. And I imagine he's going to go straight into the box. He is indeed, and that's that kid's race. Oh, it's run really, isn't it?
Ultras and finishing on supers, and you know, it's, I mean, he does have the pace. As soon as he got in front of Fod, he was pulling away, and I think by the time he went to the pits, he was up by, was it like 2 or 3 seconds? As he can go on the inside of Sig, and he gets the pass.
Interestingly as well, Brandy Thompson has done the exact same thing. So that's 2 drivers on the aggressive stop. What's Ford both going to do?
Here comes Fod. He's making his way through Mocking
an exit.
Trying to, yep, he's going to get around him. No, I say no problem, and yep, no problem. So he's now making his way back up. Maybe he did a little bit of a wing change to improve his downforce and improve his mechanical grip. No, we'll see, but it's going to be, we're hoping to see a battle of teammates towards the end, but I think Senjutsu is just too far ahead. Shockwave is another racing time penalty.
Did you see the amount of speed Ford had on that corner? He just flew. He's brilliant.
Here comes Brandy on the inside of Chupa thing. He's trying to interrupt you, but Brandy, beautiful move. going to the inside of the chicane to the wall champions and getting that position.
He's going to go in there, and he's off into the grass. I think he's broke his front wing there, and here comes Ford.
Yeah.
He's being held a bit here. Don't want to run to the back of him. Be careful. Then he's going to hold the inside line. It's going to make him wait a little bit longer here, Ford. Maybe you're going to have to wait for the hairpin or the DRS, unless he gets a super exit here. He has got a good exit. He's got a reasonable exit. Will Naney defend? He will. He's going to try and make Ford go for the outside. That
compromises the over and under, and he
wow!
Yeah, he was trying to go for the over and under, and Nene just was able to squeeze in the exit and to kind of back him away. So Nene keeping Ford at bay.
He took too much curb there, Ford. It's never going to work, unfortunately. And I'm just looking, obviously, Nene's doing all this on the supers. So this will be a good reference for Jack. And, oh wow, look at that. That's a super exit. And he's got by Ford.
Yeah, going on the inside. Yep. Played his cards right. He was patient and saw the opening and took it. I don't think Nene was really expecting it. And the rain on we could have a very early Ayrton Senna-esque, like Monaco race.
Oh, Nene! Almost lost it, and here's Ford, sorry. Let's talk to you again. But no, you're absolutely right. This shows who's on the practice, who hasn't. But I can't help but think that Nene, on them super soft tires, at this moment in the race, is in the perfect spot. He has tires, he's a bit of a better working range for the 2 laps that he's on them. And Jack's degrading ultras. I wonder if this is going to be the fight for the podium we're about to see, because Jack is so slow. Who's going to break first as well? Who's going to go into the pits first for these intros? And will it even get to wets later on? This could be a very entertaining next 15 laps. Not 16 laps. Oh, wow!
Yeah, Nene was almost crushed the wall with his back tire, but right now
I really worry. I think Jack might pit this lap. Wonder if anyone else will though. I mean, it looks ready for intros, I'll be honest with you. The rain's got so heavy so quickly.
Yeah,
it does feel like it could end up being wet later on.
We'll see. And here's the thing is that the braking distance is now going to be longer, so it's going to be interesting what Nene's going to do. No, 2 cars dived into the pits there, or 1, and that's actually going to be Jack. He's going to be the first person on the intros, I believe. If Jack can post some, really good lap times, he could very well maybe even steal the win from Ford and San Jutsu. So, side by side, Brandy and Chupa.
Yeah, Nene, it's Nene. That's what the podium as well. It's a legit fight, this. They're going to fight this. I wonder if Nene's going to peel off into the pits. And look at Thomas as well, Chupa. These, I was surprised when Brandy got past there. I know these are really old supers, but they're still supers! Oh, we broke so late on Nene. I was surprised he didn't just go to the pits after that mistake. He was already missing the corner, just pit. He's cost himself big time. Comment it! I better. It's my job! 6 seals gone wide, and he might cut the corner. Can't technically get through. Championship lead, and he's all the points he can get. He's going to lose that lead. But if he can just get to 8th place, it would be overall that bad. If he goes down the inside, 6 seals will be way up into the grass there. He's going to cut the corner, and he's behind. He's behind, but his wheel spinning so much, he nearly crashed. This is great from what's on board of a 6 seals, must say.
Cool just don't like you, Technica's mid. He's gone very slow.
Is it on friends only or invite only?
Here comes 6 seals. Here comes 6 seals. He's gonna have a go round the outside into the hairpin. How's this gonna go? He's gonna try for the over and under, as you like to call it. And it's gonna work. It's gonna work. He's gonna be side by side.
They're touching wheels, going down the back straightaway, but Technica.
Slipstream.
Ooh.
What?
That was almost an airplane crash. Oh, he had to back up there from the camera angle I had. I thought he went straight into him.
Oh,
he's had a good exit again.
great defensive.
Good exit again.
Oh man.
Ah, he's giving up.
We thought the field was going to be a lot closer than it was, but Sanjutsu pulled ahead from his teammate early on and just kept the lead. And Sanjutsu goes through the wall of champions and crosses the line, and he's going to win Canada, followed by Fod. Can he get a second place finish? It looks like his run of bad luck is over as he weaves back and forth in jubilation.
Penalties, hold on.
Penalties.
Because Fod's like 4 seconds behind his teammate. What about Frandy? Did he have that many? He had the same.
Yeah, he had the same. So Frandy getting P3. What about
Jack?
Can you hold on to Chupa? Yep, looks like it's going to be an easy finish for all three. Jalpai jumps up. Yep, Jalpai jumps up to P4.
It's a wet race here. Anything can really happen. And it's lights out. It looks like Sanjuice has had a pretty decent start actually there. Silver Star not quick off the ball. As Frandy Thompson looks on the outside. And you've got side by side Ford and Silver Star. Could it be a side by 1-2 already? As there's a little bit of contact at the back. I think everyone's got through though. Okay, but side by side in Geo Rouge. A wet Eau Rouge. This could be mental on the dry tires. Can Silver Star keep ahead? He does indeed. And what about further behind then? Looks like everyone's keeping it clean. I'm on board with Valpai. Look at this. He's already way quicker up the hill. And he's going to be up to the podium places. What a start he's had. Fantastic from him. And we've got more side-by-side action. We've got Frandy and Chipafini going for it. And Valpai hasn't quite been able to get past Fotbold, unfortunately. But it looks like they've all got through without any damage. I don't see much damage on anybody at all. Which is great to see in greasy conditions like this. But Sanjusto, Silver Star and Fotbold have all kept their positions at the start of the race. As behind we have a look as Frandy Thompson tries around the outside. That's not going to work, is it? He's gone a bit wide there and Chipafini stays ahead. And in fact, look at this. I'm one board with Nana. He gets a great grandstand view of this. As Jack P setup gets past and Frandy goes off the track. He's losing positions left, right and centre here. Here comes Sig Seals. A great start for him on this soft tyres. Harsh runner on them. In fact, Dino and Akil are down at the very back of the grid with them. And now the two Ferraris that can go in side by side. This is crazy. Tomas down in 10th. And Mocking Weeks is going to try and take up position off him. He crashed in qualifying, remember, Mocking Weeks. He really does need to keep it cleaner here, but look at that! Oh, God, that was never going to work from Black November. A very mean move, and that has put Mocking Weeks out of the race. I wonder if there'll be an investigation into that. And Fotbold has gone off! Fotbold's gone off. Now, I wonder how that happened, as, oh, no, Valpai's off. I think he hit into someone anyway. There's lots of carnage going on up here now. The rain's heavy. People are going in for inters. San Justo's out front. And it looks like Silver starting able to keep the position. But look at Jack P set up. He's up in 4th. Can he improve that to 3rd into turn 1? I think he can, you know, if he gets a good exit. But this rain is so heavy right now. People are pitting. Frandy Thompson is the head, I believe, of the people in the pits. Screeder actually gets past. But Frandy looks like he's the first into, well, out of his pit. And Dino's gone. But Silver Star, through all this fighting, 4.4 seconds behind. As Chipafini has another little look on making it pass, and this time it's on Nene. Nene's had a decent start, but it's all really, I feel it's, you know, it's all going to come to naught. Because I reckon Frandy Thompson, you'll see him start to close in very quickly indeed. And that is Black November Jr. And Nene's going to have another look here at Chipafini, but he has a lot of wheel speed on the exit. He might go down the inside anyway, though. Can he get the move done here on the Renault? I'm keeping an eye on Frandy Thompson as well, because you can see he's sort of closing in. It's not, you know, massively fast as now, and he gets back past and goes wide as well. But it could be enough. It could be enough to sort of jump a few people and gain some of their positions he lost by just sailing off the track. And it is a Cyber 1-2 eventually as Nene keeps falling down positions. And look at this. You do not want to be fighting in the 3rd sector with rain like this. Any single mistake has you off the track. We saw people off the track already on lap 1. Only lap 2, and we're still going for it. Here comes Black November as the leaders all sort of come in. You expect these lot all to come in. They're all fighting for the track position. They do not want to be last into the pits. Oh no! The Black Novembers went off. And Nene's went a bit off as well. And, okay. Calm down, people. We're on to the pits now. Frandy Thompson now. He's actually down in 8th place. A lot of these drivers have made massive gains, and look at this out of, oh god, turn 1! That was a big hit there, massive damage to Valpy's front wing, and when the rain, you don't want that. It was side by side with Six Seals, who's made a fantastic start. He went from, well, very low down to up to 5th place. I need to see exactly. Too scared to defend him. The cars look absolutely impossible to drive. As Jack, please shut up. That'll be some move if he can get it done. And you know what? He has got it done. But Six Seals will have a good exit here out of the corner. That was a great move up the inside. And he keeps the inside line for the next corner. Surely Six Seals can't go for it now. But he'll keep trying. He'll keep trying. This is where Mocking Weeks binned it at the start of the race. And I think, oh, was it Black November to hit him? So they don't want to have a repeat of that. As Valpy now has a go on Six Seals. He's lost a lot of time now. As Valpy gets past, forget the front wing damage. He can go with it, can he? He's even closing up on Jack, please shut up as well. As Technica, former championship leader, can he get past as well? Try and run the outside of the two of them, locks up, and doesn't get either of them, unfortunately there. But Valpy, the big winner there. Out of all the squabbling, not really much happening up front. This is the main battle, all the way down to 11th. Plenty of lockups going on around the track. And Nene, is he up the inside? I think he's got this move done. If he can keep it running outside, nice move from Nene. Up into 10th place. Super Finny finally falls out of the points position. He's been sort of teetering on the edge of that. Close. In a place you really don't want to be going up the inside. This could end in tears. As Black November goes off the track. And his contact as he comes back on. And run the outside. Nene will try it, but I don't think he'll be able to keep it. And maybe a bit too eager than Nene. I know the gap had appeared for him, but up the inside there, there's only one way that's going to go, and that's somebody off the track. So lucky the two of them not to have any front wing damage or punctures or even, you know, front wing. I don't know if I've noticed that one yet. I think that's the first time I've seen it. What will Jack do this time? Will he find a way through? He's defended very well. Frandy's just sitting in the middle of the track, but he's going to go wide now, and I don't think he'll be able to keep at this point, will he? We know how Jack is on the brakes. We know he's more confident, but he locks up massively. And he's going to have the inside though for the last corner. And into the pits, in fact, comes Frandy. He's backed out of that as Valpy has been overtaken by Six Seals. So 2 overtakes down to the bus stop chicane. And San Juice has got a 3-second penalty. Not that it'll really worry, but look at this. Nene, not quite able to make the move stick. But what about Valpy? Six Seals go wide. It could be the opportunity that Valpy is looking for, but obviously having the wider line gives Six Seals the better traction on the exit. And he'll be able to keep ahead for now, but surely Silver Star's past Faultbolt. They're side by side. I've missed it. Oh no. Into the grass goes Faultbolt. I caught that bit. Silver Star completed the move then. He's up to 2nd place. And positions back to the way they were at the start of Nene, the other Red Bull, he gets the move done. And what about Chipper Finney as well? I'll keep an eye on him as well. I'm on board. Nene's going to be very slow to the apex as Akil inevitably gives up and probably crashes. I don't really care, to be honest. Look at this battle here for 8th place. Black November, not quite close. Okay, we'll have a little look. Yeah, he's been there. I just sort of expected, don't I? Nene, can he hold the position on Black November? There was a little bit of wheel binding going on, and this puts Thomas right on the back again. Oh, that's somehow Nene's not in the wall there. I'm very surprised by that. Somehow staying under the barriers. But look at this, a 4-car battle. They're all separated. Probably about under a second. As oh dear, Nene's going wide again. He doesn't look. He's not being able to handle this pressure. It seems like he's just not feeling particularly comfortable there in the Red Bull. As Faultbolt is keeping, you know, it's keeping Silver Star honest. There could be time to go past again. As Black November, that's a very audacious move. He's gonna get it done though. Into 8th place. He needed to get it done early. He saw the pack behind him. And can he now start to pull away as Chipper Finney? Oh no, he can't. He's got very little traction and speed out of that corner. Frandy Thompson's getting involved again. And then he's got back past him. But there's a bit of wheel binding front wing to rear tyre. Here's Chipper Finney. Not quite able to go. Oh no, that's going to be contact. You can see that from a long way back. Luckily no front wing damage, but these 5 are very close. And look at this, Chipper Finney's lost out big time. He's fell down to 12th. No damage, I don't think. He's just got very, well, screwed. Oh, no. Contact again for these 2. Black November just keeps going for the dive bomb. He will cause himself serious damage. And look at Thomas. How is this going to go side by side into your roots but empty your head? And somehow they come out of it alive, or do they? As Black November, he's keeping his car under control. Oh wow! Randy Thompson gets past between them. How Black November hasn't ended up in a weeds? You know, he's kept the hearse ready. How is he still alive? As there goes Francie Thompson. That's not going to work, is it? More contact, and once again, Black November, no damage. How's he getting away with it? He is ahead, Francie Thompson, and Black November's fell out of the points. Another dive bomb, another tap, and still no front wing damage for Black November. He is losing his patience right now, and he wants past, now. As Thomas into the points again, Francie into the points again. Chip Finney, I would say is the biggest loser, but I have a feeling that Black November is going to lose more position. He's gone wide again, and the two Ferraris are getting very close to each other. Is there a move about to happen here? Running outside, looks Randy Thompson. Can he get the move done? He have the inside line for the next corner, but that's always a risk. He could put his teammate off the track if he's not careful, and he's got the move done nice and cleanly. And whatever Black November, and Chipper Finney as well. Chipper Finney's going right on the back, and the 4-car battle resumes once again. Look how close they all are into the third sector. Lap 12 for these lot. Well, I think it is. Maybe San Juice is on lap 12. Yeah, okay, fine. Lap 11 for these lot. Sorry, I'm wrong again. Can Frandy hold on? He's been able to do some pretty decent moves to get up ahead. Obviously, that double overtake at Radion, that's not easy to do for anyone. Whatever Black November, side by side with Chipper Finney. Great camera angle for this. There's more contact. I think every single attempted move ever for Black November has contact in it at some point. Yet no damage. How lucky is he? Down the inside goes Chipper Finney. Can he get past? He broke very late and actually didn't bother turning. He did a bit of a Nico Rosberg down and a wheel bind on the exit, almost sending Chipper Finney into the wall. But side by side, in Joe Roos again, we saw how badly this went last time. This could end in contact, and wow, jeez, he's still not got any damage. Black November falls down to 12th place. He's having everything just go the way he wants around him, not getting involved in any silly battles, and when he makes an audacious move, it works beautifully. And this is another opportunity, much more speed through there, into the bus stop chicane. Nene's defended it, but he's gonna go for it anyway, and Frandy Thompson gets past. Nene will have the exit though. Can he get him back past before the start of the next lap and into turn 1? That's a very good move, and it looks to me as if the rain has stopped. The rain has stopped, and these two are side by side, and it looks like Frandy Thompson's gonna keep the move. And yeah, a little bit of contact on the exit, sort of blocking Nene's path. What a move though. I thought that was covered off. But Frandy made it work. He made the space for himself. And now, Nene, can he get by again? Will he have the straight line speed? Nah, Frandy Thompson's gone. He's gone. Obviously taking someone out as Valpy must have made a mistake, because here comes Technica. Can he get the move done? I imagine he should be able to through Lake Combs. And he has got the move done. He's up into P6. Can he be the man to chase down and pass Six Seals? I mean, no, to be fair to you, Valpy is holding onto the back of him very nicely, but another slide has cost him. It has cost him. As Six Seals has gone a bit wide, and Valpy didn't even turn there. The car just did it for him. On the rear end, absolutely. Oh, how is he not crashed? Oh, jeez. This is fun to watch on board. It's like ice skating. He just slides into every corner. It's surprising that no one really, apart from McKeel's, lost the back end in these conditions and actually, you know, spun off. Technicus is actually closing on Six Seals, so we'll see how Dirty Air helps. And Spray as Six Seals goes wide again. Spray's starting to get a lot lower as Six Seals goes wide again. He's not enjoying his conditions. Can Technica put himself up into the top 5? Something he probably didn't think was possible from the back of the grid. And you know what? He's going to do it. Up the inside. Not much space left out of the Mercedes. But you know what? He's going to get through anyway. Surely, if he can get this on the outside, it'd be moving the race. But he hasn't been quite able to do it. Although, there's obviously the opportunity into the bus stop. And, oh, Six Seals. See you later. He's off to Narnia. That was never going to work. He broke way too late there. And Valpy will be through as well. Ah, he spun as well. Six Seals. Well, he's been off to Narnia, and I think he's still over there now. What a disaster for him. This puts Frandy in with a shout of 7th place. The gap wasn't that Small, how has he done that? Oh, 6 seals. He's off to Narnia again. He's in Narnia. He's spun. He's went for that wardrobe. And he might end up hitting the wall as well. Oh, he's damaged his front wing. Oh no, he was the highest of the soft starters, I believe, anyway. And well, you know, the point is he's bottled it. Okay, he's bottled it. And he's down to 11. He's broken his front wing. He's gonna go off to Narnia again because there goes Black November. Another move where he hits someone and doesn't get damaged. Although he got very close to the wall there. I wouldn't like to be in his shoes in that. More for pride than anything else. But you know, if he can get it done, fair play to him. Jack has set the fastest out of the race, up there in 4th. He is having a great drive, isn't he? He's kept his nose clean. He's been able to make loads of moves at the start. Oh no! San Justo's binned it, and he's out at Radium. And Footbolt is going for the lead, and it's contact between them two. Absolute drama on lap 19. The leader's out, Jack's under the podium, and Fod from 3rd place. And now he has to make 5 seconds to forget he has that penalty. You can't forget that. I'm sure Silverstar will be checking that at this very moment as Black November gets a penalty as well. But what a disaster for the Cyber San Justo. What will be going through his head right now? He's out of this race. And, well, it's a race he was dominating. Bolt is making inroads. He's making this gap grow a little bit. Let's see what the comments said about that. I've seen... Oh, they're not going to get it done. Oh, no. He's had a really big, you know, moment. Okay, right. We'll see them in DRS. Because here comes Bolt. We'll see him at the end of the DRS straight. I promise. We'll look at them. Through the final corner. Bolt will cross the line first. And he's celebrating. I don't think he's realised what happened. Silverstar has got big penalties as well. So maybe he has realised what happened. So actually, it is Bolt that's won the race. So obviously that's what I'm saying. Haven't actually checked the penalties. What about Griever? Not passed. But obviously, well, we have to watch them later on, won't we? Jack actually only ended up 3 seconds behind there in the podium positions. Damn it, I missed so many penalties.
As we're about to find out, as we're about to go green flag racing, here we go. The 5 red lights are on. Engines rev up, and it's a little bit of a late start, but we are underway. Sanjutsu getting a great start with 6 seals right behind him following. We have 13 drivers, all fighting for position. We got some cars kind of spreading out towards the background. Oh, we got a couple cars out to Williams and a McLaren. That's going to be, I believe, Dino and Black November. And those cars, they are going off. Like I said, it's going to be interesting when the tire wear comes. And
change to the lead, change to the lead.
6 seals.
Taking the lead.
Side by side going into this left-hander. Will they be able to hold it? 6 seals gives them plenty of room. Beautiful action.
Santos just gone wide.
Yep, 6 seals going to slide in there. A little bit of lag there. And 6 seals, an amazing start as we've seen more cars going to battle for position there.
Sorry for interrupting you there when I saw that.
No, you're fine. So we have...
that was Brandy, Dino, Achilles still going off. Black November might have been involved a bit there in the action, but yeah, a lot of drivers out of contention already if no safety car.
Yeah, the safety car glitch is still alive and well, very much so. And poor Dino and Brandy, they're way back there. And I think Akil got involved as well because he's back there as well. So unfortunate for those 3, but the top 11. Oh, Bevo kind of diving inside there, trying to gain the positions through the last bit of track there. Oh, Technica, great start in the record, but Technica made a great overtake going into, was it Vale and Club, the last 3 corners, 16 and 17. Just drove it on the outside and got the car to connect and gets past Tomas.
Lost the back end.
Yeah, and he's going to drop like, in this race, if you make one mistake, you're dropping a good 4 or 5 positions. Now he has to make that up with Technica right.
Nice, Sanjusto for the lead. Sorry, he's down the inside. I think he's got that one done, unless Sig can do the same trick as he did earlier. I think, you know what, he can actually.
Yeah, I think Sig is going to hold on to it. Oh!
Jack can really take advantage here if they stay side by side. And right San Justo is going to try and take it around the outside of Cops. Not very easy to do, but 6 Seals has gone right. So is Jack. And somehow they're all staying in the same position. But anyway, as I was saying, with the IndyCar, they were all in 6/10 of each other in the quali laps, and it meant that they were all so close to each other. It actually made that a bore fest, but this absolutely is not a bore fest. I mean, look at
Here
this
comes
side
Pod.
by side.
Side by side with Chupa going into Stowe.
Nice move, San Justo's taking the lead and finally through Stowe. But look at this, we've got Sig trying to go back past him again. And Jack, once again, right there, almost contact. In fact, it was contact between the 2 leaders. Ford's up the 4th, technically up the 7th. And San Justo take back his lead.
No, Chupa runs wide, and he gets right back in line. But yeah, like you said, Jack, what about Jack? He's right there. You see him trying to find something.
Yeah,
He had to go on the inside. Go! They connect! 6 Seals loses a bit of a wing, and here comes Fod. Going, trying to go all around the outside. Oh, he's just trying to gain control of his car, but no deal with him. Feeling very ambitious, diving into turn 3, and just couldn't get it done.
Chipper. Oh, 6 Seals puts 4 very wide, and as I said, Chipper's going to be right in this, 3 abreast. That's never going to work, is it, through Brookland? But you know what, I think it has, and Chipper Feeney has got the inside line for Cops, the best line to have. Can he take this and behind?
Look at that, 5 cars all together going through court. Technica, he's going to lose control of his car.
Many cars going on.
But he saves it.
Many cars going on. What a move from Evos. And now if you look again, you got Technica trying to come back at Mocking Weeks. Everybody is
oh, we have a car. That's going to be Chupa. He's out of the race. Crashing hard into the wall. Coming out of Chapel.
And they're still side by side, almost another crash with the other Renault. They were all closing on the flap of Evo so quickly, they almost all ran into the back of him there. One that was a mistake from him. Can Thomas get 5 6 Seals? Dan Juicer's checked out in front, and Jack is in 2nd place still, Ford 3rd. And can we just calm down for a minute, please? This is gone mental.
No, we can't. It's only 6 laps in. We still have another 21 laps to go. And these guys are still close. They're still battling for position like it's the last lap. And with the tight race...
Again, Tomas and Sig. Tomas hits Sig, and he's going to hit him again there.
Look at that. 7 cars all battling for position as Tomas looking on the inside. He's going to have DRS as they go into Brooklands. Oh! Wow, there's Technica. He's going to get around Valpie.
Wow. How did he do that? And Thomas again on 6 Seals. He's actually backed off. He doesn't want to go for that. That puts Technica on the back of him.
And Mocking Weeks drops some position. Yeah, Mocking Weeks drops some positions as well. And Black November is looking to strike, but unbelievable. I mean, I don't blame them. They're running default setup, which is 6 wings. So
yep.
Not exactly.
I had to bring this up, but Nene says actually they're going off after Cops and Stowe to actually gain an advantage. So you think it's I thought they were making 6. Apparently it's quicker. That means they have to lift. And Thomas, he wants another bite of the cherry. He's not gonna get by. He's hit him 6 Seals, and they're all Constantine. 4 cars can go for this. 6 in the pits.
Oh, we have McLaren going way off into the grass. I believe that is. Oh wait, no, my bad. I looked up. They're going in the pits. My apologies. I was like, what's going on?
I thought he missed it. I'm like, what's going on there? And Technica up to 5th place then. Thomas 4th, and Sig probably taking the smarter option, just getting away from all that fighting, because that was mental.
I saw a piece of front wing come off. I believe that was Technica. Evo trying to go around the Red Bull driver, and he's going to have a great run going down the straight into turn 6. And
you know what? He wants Thomas. Technica. He's going to try and go for that. He's not quite just the Mocking Weeks in Black November as well. This is a 5-car fight. Up ahead, though, Bob is still in DRS at Jack, so I wouldn't forget about him. If I look at these two on the exit of Brookland, and there's a yellow flag, I think Mocking Weeks has went up the other Renault. And luckily he's got 23 seconds behind him, so he's got plenty.
Side by side, Technica gets the move done on Tomas. Unbelievable. He's been on a tear lately. He also starts on the soft tires as well, along with Evo, who has made an amazing drive from the back up to, well, I wouldn't say the front, but, you know, outside the top 5. And what...
Well, Evo has made 5, and Tenek has been 9, and Ford's in the pits. He's trying to undercut. He wants to take the
go by
advantage.
and let the faster guy win, so we'll see how that works.
I think it was in Canada they were, I think, 1-2, and they didn't fight each other at all. So I imagine they'll pull it. See him!
Oh, Tomas going up! Smacks the wall! And only loses some front wing. And yeah, I just couldn't get enough pull around the corner. And good thing he saved it too, or else, you know, if he came at that at a more harsher angle, then that would have been his race done. I'm telling you, he's going to be on a tear. I think he's just going to be able to get past Black November. I don't think he's going to be able to catch up to Evo. Maybe, you know, who knows? They're kind of you know, rather colder conditions, which kind of suits softer tires better. So we'll kind of see how these fresh super softs, act in the last part of the race. 9 laps to go.
To be honest with you, he's already in the DRS Black November. This should be absolutely so easy. He's already passed.
He passed 2 cars in a lap, in a sector, actually.
Yeah, he's under the 30 seconds now. He's taking liberties there. And, do you know what? Just remembered, obviously San Justo still has his penalties to take, so...
Yeah, Fox could take the win. And I think he's going to get around him easily. Big run. Yeah, going to go around Stowe on the inside, gets it done. Black November leaves him plenty. Oh, maybe not. No. Trying to go the over and under. Trying to feint some. Yeah. I was gonna say he was trying to fake him out a bit, but still getting the better run. Evo with a 3-second time penalty, but so does Technica. I don't know if Evo has another 3-second time penalty. I can't remember. But he's slowly closing in on him. But we have 7 laps to go. It's possible.
He doesn't be able to get by this time. Evo makes one move. And he lags ahead. And he's not going to make another move, is he? Tanica's going to get down his inside, bit of wheel banding, contact with the side pods, but through goes Technica into 4th place on his super soft tires, and back down the inside contact! And Evo's went for a dive bomb now, to be honest with you, it was never going to work. Damages his front right end fence, and Technica isn't pulling away, but I can't see Evo's going very well into his turn 1. And he has to lift off, and he goes a bit wide, and he's going to have to wave goodbye to Technica, I reckon, because there's no way he's going to come back like that. As we're coming up towards Stowe now, San Justo is, you know, leading.
Well, yeah, he's going to cross the line first, but we're going to see what these penalties are going to say. 6 deals with another 3-second penalty. San Justo crossing, or going around turn 18 to cross the line. He does cross the line first, but we'll see what his teammate Fod. And it doesn't give him the win, but we need to look at the when you look at the penalties. So yeah, that should be Fod on the top step. Jack.
So
it's gonna be interesting to see what when we add on the penalties, because the game has it. And Technica, beautiful drive, one stopping, top 4. He's gonna finish 4th place, going up 9 positions from where he started. Evo, another driver, amazing run, going up 6 positions. He's gonna finish in P4. He's actually gonna jump Technica.
Oh,
wow.